Hi students, good morning. So in the previous class we have seen about matrices, the operations on matrices, especially in the last class we have seen the multiplication of matrices. I hope you have gone through the procedure of multiplication of matrix and it is clear to you now. So today we are going to see another new term, that is progressions. Arithmetic progression and geometric progression. Progression means in nature you might have seen different types of patterns. You are familiar with the patterns, right? Honeycomb, the petals arranged in a flower, grapes, orange, these all are following some arrangement, right? Similarly, in mathematics, the numbers are also having some pattern, some sequences. If you are taking the example of the sequence of odd numbers, the sequence of even numbers, then integers, negative integers, positive integers, these all are following some criteria, right? Difference will be there. If you are taking out the sequence of even numbers, means it is having a difference of 2, right? So similarly we are going to deal with the sequences, that is known as, mainly there are 3 types of sequences, 3 types of progressions, but here we are going to see 2 types of progressions, that is arithmetic progression and geometric progression. Arithmetic progression we are going to see today, arithmetic progression, and it is denoted by the short form AP. Arithmetic progression denoted by capital AP. AP implies that arithmetic progression. Okay. This arithmetic progression means it will be having a common difference with the previous term, with the preceding term. If you are taking out a sequence 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, etc. You can see it is following a pattern. You know how to complete the remaining numbers of the pattern, right? Or if you are taking another one, this is also a sequence, right? So these types of sequences, you can see there is a common difference, or we can say that adding a fixed number to the previous. If you are adding, you know there is a common difference between 2 terms. Which is the common difference here? If you are taking out the first sequence, the common difference here is coming as the number 4. That means that you are getting 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 4, 11, 11 plus 4, 15, 15 plus 4, 19. You are having a common number 4. It is adding to the previous number except the first term. First term we will leave, after the first term only we will consider. Or we can say that the consecutive numbers are having a common difference. Fixed number, common difference. You know 7 minus 3, 4. Or 11 minus 7, 4. 15 minus 11, 4. So these consecutive numbers if you are taking out, you will get a common difference. So such type of sequences are known as arithmetic progression, and we are going to deal with arithmetic progression. So arithmetic progression implies that there will be a common difference with the preceding term, or a fixed number that is added to all the numbers, right? All the consecutive numbers. So that is known as arithmetic progression, and it is denoted by AP, arithmetic progression, and we are going to deal with the terms related with the arithmetic progression AP today. That means in general, if you are taking out a sequence, we can write the terms as A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, etc. These are the terms of the sequence. This is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, etc. up to the nth term. Nth term. So if you are having a sequence, suppose you have to find the next 5 terms of the sequence. Find the next 5 terms of the sequence. Of course, you can find out. How will you find out? If you are having a sequence given 7, 7 plus 17, etc. You know to fill up the remaining terms, remaining 5 terms. Find the next 5 terms of the sequence. Of course, you can find out the next 5 terms of the sequence because there is a common difference between these two numbers. The common difference is 5. So you will add 5 with the preceding number. You can fill up this sequence. Okay. So in general, if you are taking, we will take out the first term of the AP. First term of the AP we will denote as A. First term is denoted as A, and the common difference of the term. Common difference of the AP, it is denoted by the letter D. And nth term of the AP is denoted by AN. Of course, you can say that the sequence is formed by A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, etc. Right? So, you know how to form the sequence now, how to form the AP now. And we are going to see few formulae related with this sequence AP. The first formula is, if you are having the first term of the AP is given as A and the common difference of the term, common difference of the sequence is given as D, then the nth term of the AP, AN, is given by A plus n minus 1 into D. Nth term of the AP is given by the formula A plus n minus 1 into D. A is the first term, n will be the number of terms, which term it is, and D will be the common difference. So, if you are having a sequence given, we can check whether it is in AP. How can we check whether the sequence is in AP or not? We will check out whether we are getting a common difference between the consecutive numbers. So, if we are getting a common difference between all these consecutive numbers, of course that sequence will be in arithmetic progression, AP. And the common difference we are denoting by the letter D. And the first term of the sequence is denoting by the letter A. If we are having A and D, then we can find the nth term of the AP, that is given by A plus n minus 1 into D. A plus n minus 1 into D. So the applications of this formula, there are many applications. If 2 terms, that means the 7th term is given as well as the 12th term is given, only 7th term given and 12th term given, you will substitute it in the formula A plus 7 minus 1 into D. Right? That is A plus 6D equal to, and 12th term given A plus 12 minus 1 into D. Right? So, 2 terms we are having, 7th term and 12th term. Can you calculate the sequence or can you find out the sequence? Of course you can find out. How will you find out? You will solve these two equations simultaneously. Again the application of simultaneous equation. So you will solve these two equations simultaneously. Then you will get the value of A and D. If you get the value of A and D, of course you can construct the sequence. If you get the value of A as well as the value of D, you can construct the sequence AP because you have to add the common difference with the preceding term. Right? So, you can make it, if two terms are given, you can find the common difference, you can find the first term as well as you can construct the sequence AP. Right? So, take out your copy and write down chapter number 9, Arithmetic and Geometric Progressions. and subheading write down arithmetic progression AP. And the definition of AP that is given in your textbook. A term is sequence having a common difference with the preceding term. So that definition you just note down in your copy. That definition write down in your copy. Textbook it is given. The definition is given in the first page of textbook. Definition is given. And after writing the definition, write the definition first. Definition from book you write. Then write down example. Few examples of your own. Any example. Write down. Any example. 2, 20, etc. What is the first term here? 2. Common difference will be 8 minus 2. 8 minus 2, 6. Okay. Then, after writing that, 1 or 2 examples you write down. 1 or 2 examples write down. Then, after that, write down the first term of AP. First term of AP is denoted by small letter A. Common difference of AP, common difference, that is denoted by the letter D, and D is getting by. How can you make D? A2 minus A1. So in bracket you can find, you can write down how can you calculate the values. It is already known. There is no need of writing. So if you are having confusion, write down A2 minus A1 or A3 minus A2 or, right? How to calculate D. Therefore, nth term of AP. Nth term of AP is denoted by A plus n minus 1 into D. Nth term of AP. Nth term of AP. AN. AN equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So note down up to there. So the sequence we can denote it by A1, A2, A3, A4, etc. up to AN in general. In general. Sequence is A1, A2, A3, A4, etc. up to AN. Right? Where A1 is the first term, A2 is the second term, A3 is the third term, A4 is the fourth term, etc. Okay? Note down. In the term of an AP. Just note down. Nth term of an AP is denoted by A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, and the last term of the AP we can denote it by last term of AP we can denote it by the letter L. Last term of AP, letter L. And nth term from the last. Suppose you are having a sequence given and you have to calculate the 8th term from the last. 8th term from the last. So there is another formula. Nth term from last. From the last term. That is, as already mentioned, L will be the last term. So nth term from the last we can calculate by the formula L minus n minus 1 into D. I will solve few questions, then it will be clear. L minus n minus 1 into D. Okay? So write down up to here. First you have to write the definition what is AP, an arithmetic progression. And you can write 1 or 2 examples. Then the first term of AP is denoted by the letter A. Common difference of an AP is denoted by the letter D. Then we can find the end term of AP, that is from the beginning. nth term of AP is denoted by A plus n minus 1 into D, and in general the AP is denoted as A1, A2, A3, A4, etc. So if we are considering the last term of AP as L, nth term from the last will be given by L minus n minus 1 into D. L minus n minus 1 into D. Note down. Okay, alright. Okay, now we are going to solve few questions related with these solve. If you are taking out any series, any sequence of AP, if you are taking out any sequence of AP, you can calculate the nth term from the beginning, nth term from the last, and if the common difference as well as the first term is unknown, that also we can calculate. For example, if you are taking out any of the sequence, etc. There is a sequence given, right? Your question is find the 24th term. So if you are writing 24 terms, of course you will get the 24th term. That is for lower classes. Small kids will do by filling up the sequence, by adding all the terms. Here we are having a formula to calculate the nth term. So nth term of this AP, we have to calculate the 24th term. Find the 24th term. How can you calculate the 24th term? So you will write A24. A24 indicates the 24th term. Right? And what is our formula? We have a formula. What is our formula? An equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. This is our formula. An equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. From the beginning, if you have to calculate the nth term. Here we have to calculate the 24th term. 24th term. How can you calculate the 24th term? That means, if you are having confusion, you can write. After solving few questions, it will be clear. A plus 24 minus 1 into D. What is our A? Here our A is 2. D is 8 minus 2. What is D? 6. Right? Therefore, A24 will be equal to 2 plus 23 into 6. What did you get? 2 plus 23 into 6. 2 plus 138. So you are getting A24 as 140. The 24th term of this AP is 140. 24th term of this AP is 140. Right? Now, suppose you are having, this is the 24th term. So you are having 2, 8, 14, 20, etc. 140 is given. Can you calculate 140 is which term? Can you calculate? You can calculate. How will you calculate? A20, in the place of A24, what is given? An is given as 140. This question. That is 140 is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. A is given. D is also given. Only n is unknown. You can calculate the value of n. That are the applications. Right? Or you have to calculate, find the 7th term from the last. Find the 7th term from the last. Another formula. From the last, if you have to calculate, what is your formula? From last, from last means you have the formula L minus n minus 1 into D. L minus n minus 1 into D. So the same sequence, if you have to calculate the seventh term from the last, then seventh term from the last, that you have to mention here, seventh term from last, that is equal to L. What is our L? 140 is our L. 140 minus 7 minus 1 into D. What is our D? 6. That is 140 minus 6 into 6, 36. So you will get 104. Right? So these are the applications, as well as 7th term is given, 12th term is given. Find the value of the first term as well as the common difference. Then find the sequence, find the AP. So these are the few applications related with these two formulae. What are the two formulae we have seen? If an AP is having the first term A and the common difference is given as D, then the nth term of AP is given by A plus n minus 1 into D, and the nth term from the last is given by L minus n minus 1 into D, right? And if you are having A and D given, in general we are writing A1, A2, A3, A4, etc. Right? In general. So to construct the AP, if you are having A and D, A is the first term and D is the common difference, then you can calculate the sequence. You can construct the sequence, that is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, etc. So this will be your sequence. That means this is your A1, this is your A2, A3, A4, etc. Why I am writing like this? As our formula is, what is our formula? AN is A plus n minus 1 into D. Our formula is nth term of an AP. That means n minus 1. If you have to calculate the 24th term, you are writing here 23D. 23D. That's why 1D is missing. This is our second term. Second term means A plus D. This is our third term, 3 minus 1, 2D. This is our fourth term. Fourth term comes as 4 minus 1, 3D. So this will be the arrangement of the sequence in general. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, etc. Right? Now, we are going to start the exercise questions. As if you have gone through exercise 1, it's not important because that's general. Just you have to construct the term or find the first term and the common difference. That is easy for you. So we are moving directly to exercise 9.2. Exercise 9.2. Please take out exercise 9.2. Okay. So this up to here everything is clear, no? A will be the first term. How can we construct an AP? AP is having a common difference with the preceding term. Right? The numbers which are in an arrangement in a pattern which is having a common difference with the arrangement of numbers having a common difference with the preceding term. That is known as arithmetic progression or AP. And the first term is denoted by the letter A. And the common difference, already we have mentioned that there is a common difference. So the common difference of the sequence is denoted by the letter D. Then we have the term to calculate, we have the formula to calculate the nth term of AP as well as nth term from the last. So if you are substituting the formula like that, we are constructing the AP as A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, A plus 4D, etc. In general, we are denoting the sequence as A plus A1 comma A2 comma A3 comma A4 etc. Where A1 indicates the first term, A2 will be the second term, A3 will be the third term. Right? Up to here it is clear, no? Now we are going to see some of the practical terms related with the AP. Right? So take out exercise 9.2. Exercise 9.2. Okay. 9.2. Question number. Find the AP. Question number 1. Find the AP whose end term is 7 minus 3n. Find the AP whose end term is 7 minus 3n. 7 minus 3n. What is given? Nth term is given. N value is given. So, in the place of n, if you are substituting 1, of course, you will get the first term. A1 will be 7 minus 3 into 1. What will you get? 7 minus 3. 4. Right? A2 will be 7 minus 3 into 2. What will you get? 1. 7 minus 6 is 1. A3 will be 7 minus 3 into 3. 7 minus 9 you are getting minus 2. Right? So if you are going through, you will get the sequence. Enough. As I have told you, if you are having 3 terms because it is following a pattern, having a common difference. So the AP is, now you can construct the AP. AP is 4, 1, minus 2, etc. 4, 1, minus 2, etc. So you constructed the AP. Then also you have to find the 20th term. Find the 20th term. So here, if you didn't write down, if you have taken 4 minus 1, your common difference is wrong. Of course, you have to calculate the difference from the previous, from the second term to the first term, or to the third term to the second term. Otherwise, if you have taken from the first to second, you are getting 3. Then your common difference is wrong, as well as your sequence, your calculations, everything will come wrong. So, here you are having A is 4, B is 1 minus 4. 1 minus 4 is minus 3. Right? So, minus 2 minus 3, you will get the next term as minus 5. Right? Minus 8, etc. it will go. So, you can constitute the AP as 4, 1, minus 2, minus 5, etc. Right? Minimum 4 terms you have to write in the sequence. Clear? Now, you have to calculate the 20th term. A20. What is our formula? A plus n minus 1 into d, that is an. Now you have to calculate A20. A20 means A is 4 plus 19. 20 minus 1. 19 into minus 3. Right? So you are getting 4 minus 57. What will you get? Minus 53. Clear? So this is the 20th term of the sequence. As well as you have constructed the sequence 4, 1, minus 2, minus 5, etc. And you got the first term as 4 and the common difference as minus 3. Note down. Question number 1. 9.2, question number 1. Okay. Now we are moving to question number 4. Question number 4. If the common difference is -3 and the 18th term is -5, find the first term. Question number 4. What is given for common difference? D is given as -3, as well as one more term is given, 18th term. A18 is given as -5. A18 is given as -5. Find the first term. You can calculate the first term by using the 18th term. A18 means A plus 18 minus 1 into D. This is our formula. And A is only unknown. D is given as well as A18 also given. So you will substitute the values. -5 is equal to A plus 17 into -3. Right? That is -5 is equal to A minus 17 into -3. 17 3s are 51. -51 you will get. Right? Now, A will be -5 plus 51 will be equal to A. What will be A? A is getting us 46. Right? So write down. First term is 46. Then if you want to construct the AP, you can construct 46. Then 46 minus 3. Right? Then 46 minus 3 will be 43. Then 43 minus 3, 40, etc. The sequence you will get. Write down. Now, question number 5. Which term of the AP, nth term is given? This all are easy only. If you got the formula, how to substitute, no problem. Directly substituting, you will get the unknown quantities. Question number 5. Which term of the AP? One AP is given 3, 8, 13, 18, etc. And there is an nth term given 78. We don't know what is the position of this 78. Which term of the AP? That means you have to calculate n. Nth term is given as 78 and we don't know what is the position of n, but we are having A and D. So here in this sequence what will be A? A is 3, D is 8 minus 3, you are getting as 5. Right? Now you have to calculate the value of n. An is given, you can write here. An is given as 78. An is given as 78. That is 78 is equal to A plus 78 minus 1 into D. N minus 1 into D. Now 78 minus 1. N minus 1 into D. N is unknown. A is given as well as D is also given. So 78 is equal to 3 plus N minus 1 into 5. D is 5. Now 78 minus 3. This 3 comes here. Minus 3. That is equal to N minus 1 into 5. What will you get? 75 is equal to N minus 1 into 5. Then this 5 you will divide here. Clear? So 75 upon 5 is equal to N minus 1. You are getting N minus 1 as, what will you get? 15. 15, no? 15 is equal to N minus 1 implies that N will be equal to 16. So you got the value of N as 16. Okay. So these are the applications. Now it is clear, no? If you are having the nth term or two nth terms means two places the value is given. Then also by simultaneously solving you can find the value of A as well as you can find the value of D. If you got A and D, you can construct the AP. Because there is only the common difference, you have to add the D with the preceding term, you will get the sequence. Okay? Or nth term is given, you can calculate the number of terms n. N will be 16. This is the 16th term. 78 is the 16th term of this AP. Not down. 78 is the 58th term of this AP. Then question number 6, second part. Question number 6, second part. Check whether 55 is a term of the AP. 55 is a term of the AP. We have to check it whether 55 is a term of this AP. How can you check 55 is a term or not? It is given 7, 10, 13, etc. AP is given and you have to check whether 55 will be a term of this. Right? If yes, find which term is it. So how can you find? You will check out whether 55 will be. If n comes as fraction, it's not possible. Nth value, the number of terms, cannot be in fraction, cannot be in decimal. So if n, the number of terms, n value is getting as a perfect number, then it is possible. If it comes with a fractional term, it's not possible. So you will check out whether 55 is a term or not. 55 can be a term of this sequence or not. That means here A is 7, D is 10 minus 7, that is 3, and you are going to check. How can you check? That means 55 is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. You are going to substitute there. 55 is equal to 7 plus n minus 1 into 3. Right? So 55 minus 7 will be equal to n minus 1 into 3. You will get 48 equal to n minus 1 into 3. 48 divided by 3 equal to n minus 1. That is 16 equal to n minus 1 implies that n is equal to 17. So n17 means it is a perfect number. So if you are getting the value of a number of terms, there are 17 number of terms. So 17 comes means 55 is the term of this AP. Right? If yes, find which term it is. It is the 17th term. It is the 17th term. So 55 is the 17th term of this AP. This AP. Right off. 55 is the 17th term of this AP. Now, question number 7 you can do by using the formula L minus n minus 1 into D that you do as homework. Then we are going to question number 9. Question number 9, which will be the first negative term? So negative term comes after 0 only. If you are going backward, negative term will be after 0 only if you are going backward. And the sequence is given, question number 9. The sequence is given as 53, 48, 43. 53, 48, 43, etc. Which term will be a negative term? Which term will be a negative term? So first negative term calculating means we will suppose n term is 0. If n we go to the next term will be the negative term. So we are supposing an will be equal to 0. What is a here? A is 53 and d is 48 minus 53 minus 5. D is minus 5. So we need a plus n minus 1 into d as 0. Then only we can find the next term will be negative. So 53 plus n minus 1 into minus 5 is equal to 0. So you are getting n minus 1 into minus 5 is equal to 0 minus 53. Right. N minus 1 you are getting as minus 53 upon minus 5. Minus minus will cancel. You will get it 10.6. So 0 comes in the 10.6th position means 0 is not a term of the sequence. 0, as I have told you, the nth term, n value cannot be decimal, cannot be fractional because it is number of terms. And here we suppose the 0 can be a term of the sequence. 0 comes in 10.6th position means the next, after 10.6, the next term will be the first negative. So the first negative term will be in the 11th position. The first negative term will be the 11th term. 11th term will be the first negative term. Okay, did you understand? Because we have supposed after 0 only negative term will come. If we go backward, the sequence is going backward only. As the common difference is negative minus 5, this sequence you know it is going backward only. And we suppose this whether 0 will be a term. If 0 is a term, of course the negative next term will be the first negative term. You have to check whether in which position the first negative term come. So for that we suppose the end term as 0. So n value after solving we are getting it as 10.6. N value is 10 point something. So in 10 point something place 0 comes means after 10 the next term will be negative. So the next term is 11th term. So 11th term will be the first negative term of this sequence. Okay, write down 11th term. 11th term will be the first negative term of this sequence. Okay children, then question number 10. Determine the AP. AP is not given as I have told you. If you are having two terms, how can you construct the AP? That we are going to see now. Question number 10. Question number 10. What is given? Determine the AP whose third term is 16 and seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. Seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. So you are having third term A3. A3 is given as 16. That is the first condition. Third term is 16. Seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. That means from the fifth term 12 is more for the seventh term. Or you can write A7 minus A5 will be 12. A7 minus A5 will be 12. Seventh term exceeds the fifth term, or you are writing A7 will be equal to A5 plus 12. Fifth term plus 12 will be the seventh term. So by using these two, we are going to construct the AP. By using these two conditions, we are going to construct the AP. How can you construct? A3 is given as 16. How will you write A3? A plus 2D. Right? So you are writing here A plus 2D equal to 16. How will you get 2D here? Our nth term. A plus n minus I have told you in the beginning. The construction of AP. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, etc. 1D will be less with the number of terms. N minus 1 we are calculating. That's why. So this is your first case. The third term is A plus 2D, that is given as 16, right? And the second case, seventh term is A plus 6D minus. Fifth term is A plus 4D. Is getting as 12. If you are simplifying the second equation, A and A will cancel. Right? So we are going to simplify this. A plus 6D minus A minus 4D is equal to 12 means you are getting 2D equal to 12 or D equal to 6. We got D value as 6. Substituting D equal to 6. What will you get? A plus 2 into 6 equal to 16. A equal to 16 minus 12. So you are getting A equal to 4, D equal to 6. Therefore, the required AP is 4, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 6, 16, 16 plus 6, 22, etc. Common difference, are you getting 6? Yes, so the constructed, the AP, the required AP will be 4, 10, 16, 22, etc. Right now. Then we are going to solve question number 13. Question number 13. Question number 13. 13th question. Seventh term of an AP is 1 by 9. Seventh term of an AP 1 by 9. Right? And the ninth term is 1 by 7. Ninth term is 1 by 7. What you have to find? Find the 63rd term. You have to calculate the 63rd term. To calculate the 63rd term, we need A as well as D. Both are unknown. How can we calculate A and D? We can calculate A and D by substituting the values, because two equations we are having. The seventh term is given as 1 by 9 and the ninth term is given as 1 by 7. That is A plus 6D equal to 1 by 9. Right? As well as A plus 8D equal to 1 by 7. So you are having two equations. You will solve these two equations simultaneously. What will you get? If you are subtracting these two, this will cancel, right? And minus 2D will be equal to 1 by 9 minus 1 by 7. That is, after taking out the LCM, 7 minus 9 by 63. You will get to minus 2 upon 63. Are you getting minus 2 upon 63? You are getting. Therefore, D will be equal to minus 2 upon 63 into minus 2. So minus minus will cancel. You are getting D as 1 by 63. D we are getting as 1 by 63. So if you got D as 1 by 63, can you calculate A? Can you calculate A? You can calculate A. Right? I'm going to solve here. Therefore, A plus 6 into 1 by 63 is equal to 1 by 9. So you are getting A as 1 by 9 minus 6 by 63. What will you get? 63 will be the LCM. 63 will be the LCM. So you are getting 7 minus 6. 1 by 63. A also you are getting as 1 by 63. Right? A also we got as 1 by 63. D also we got as 1 by 63. Then you have to calculate the 63rd term. Therefore, A 63 will be equal to A plus 62D. That is 1 by 63 plus 62 into 1 by 63. Right? So you are getting 63 as the LCM. 1 plus 62 by 63. What will you get? You will get the 63rd term as 63 upon 63. What is 63 upon 63? 1. Try now. Okay, after D, you will go for calculating A, then only find A63. Alright? A63. Okay children, then go for question number 17. Question number 17. Question number 17, what is given? How many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3? 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3. Our 2-digit numbers divisible by 3. So 2-digit numbers starting with 10. 10 is not divisible by 3. 11 is also not divisible by 3. So you are getting divisible by 3. The first number is 12. 12, then 15, right? 18, etc. We need only 2-digit numbers. 100 comes means it is 3-digit number, and before 100 the multiple of 3 is 99. So the last term is getting us 99. If you don't know, suppose it is 3-digit number or 4-digit number, then by dividing you can find out. Okay, the first multiple as well as the last multiple. So you got the sequence 12, 15, 18, etc. and the last term is 99. Now can you calculate the value of n? You can calculate the value of n because n is given as 99. So do it. Do by yourself. N minus 1 is getting us 29, implies that n will be equal to 30. So 30 numbers are divisible. 30 two-digit numbers are divisible by 3. Divisible by 3. Both divisible by, second part just listen, both divisible by 2 and 5. 2 and 5 LCM is 10. So we have to check out the multiples of 10 only, because both divisible by 2 and 5. So the first number will be 110, second number will be 120, 130, etc. up to 990. Okay, so you got the sequence. Then by the same procedure you can calculate the value of n. Then take out question number 18. Question number 18. If the numbers n minus 2, 4n minus 1, n minus 2, 4n minus 1, question number 18. n minus 2, 4n minus 1, then 5n plus 2. These three numbers are in AP. These three numbers are in AP given. If three terms are in AP means their common difference will be same. Common difference will be same, as I have told you, because it is given this series is in AP. It implies that A2 minus A1 will be equal to A3 minus A2. The common difference will be equal. Then only an AP form. So you are taking 4n minus 1 minus n minus 2 will be equal to 5n plus 2 minus 4n minus 1. Okay, now you can calculate the value of n. 4n minus 1 minus n plus 2 is equal to 5n plus 2 minus 4n plus 1. So you will get 3n plus 1. 4n minus n is 3n plus 1 is equal to n plus 3. Right? So you are getting 2n equal to 2. So n will be equal to 1. The value of n will be equal to 1. Right now. Okay. And question number 19. Question number 19, that's important. Question number 19. The sum of three numbers in AP is 3. That type of question comes, then you will take the three numbers because of getting it easy. You have different methods. The easiest method is, we will assume the three numbers. If some product given, if the sum and product of three numbers given, then in that case we will assume the three numbers as a minus d, a plus d. If a is the first term, then its preceding term will be a minus d only. So we will assume the three terms as a minus d, a plus d for making the procedure simple. And given that the sum of these three numbers is 3. So according to question, a minus d plus a plus d equal to 3. Why we are taking it so? To cancel the terms easily. So you will get, after cancelling plus d minus d, you will get 3a equal to 3 implies that a equal to 1. You got a as 1, right? And the product of these three numbers is minus 35. Product how will you write? So a minus d into a plus d. Product of three numbers is given as minus 35. Minus 35. So you will substitute the value of a here. So you are getting 1 minus d into 1 plus d equal to minus 35. That is 1 minus d square equal to minus 35. You will take a d square to that side. D square equal to 36 implies d equal to plus or minus 6. D we are getting as two value. Either d will be plus 6 or d will be minus 6. So you have to find the three numbers. Procedure not it over. You have to calculate the three numbers according to this value. That means the three numbers are, if a equal to 1, d equal to 6, then numbers are 1 minus 6, minus 5, 1, 1 plus 6, 7. Right? And if a equal to 1 and d equal to minus 6, numbers will be, what will you get? A 1 minus 6, 1 plus 6, 7, 1 and a minus 6, minus 5. So, either the sequence will go in the ascending order or descending order. Okay. So, you are getting, these two are not equal. The three numbers, the sequence, if it comes, either it will be minus 5, 1 or 7, or the sequence will go 7, 1, minus 5, etc. Okay, three numbers. So, the three numbers can be minus 5, 1 or 7, or 7, 1 or minus 5. Okay, write down. So, if in the question sum and product is given, you will go for this procedure to cancel d and to get the value of a easily. You will assume the three numbers. Normally we are assuming a plus d, a plus 2d, etc. But in this case, the two cases are given sum and product. So, you will assume the numbers as a minus d, a plus d, etc. Okay. And one more question I am solving. Question number 20. Question number 20 also. Before winding up today's session, the last question, question number 20. Question number 20. What is given? The sum of three numbers in AP is 30. Here also we will assume the same. And the ratio of first number to the third number is 3:7. So we will assume the three numbers as, three numbers we will assume as the same, a minus d, a plus d, and according to question, a minus d plus a plus d is given as 30. So you are getting, after cancelling, you are getting 3a equal to 30 implies a will be equal to 10. So you got a value as 10. And the ratio of first to third. Second condition given, ratio of first to third is given as 3/7. 3:7 is given. Okay, and a is 10. So 10 minus d into 7 is equal to 3 into 10 plus d. Now can you calculate d? You can calculate. 70 minus 70 equal to 30 plus 3d. Minus 10d equal to minus 40. D we are getting as 4. Here there is no two values for d. So we got a as 10, d as 4. Therefore, numbers will be equal to 10 minus 4 is 10. 10 minus 4, 10 and 10 plus 4. So the numbers will be 6, 10 and 14. Clear? So this is the last question of today's session. Alright. And homeworks of today, exercise 9.2, the left out questions, all questions. Only you are having 21 questions, among that around 10 questions we have solved today. So the left out questions, 9.2 left out questions are homework. Okay, today's homework. Left out questions. That means 9.2 all questions should be there in your classwork copy. 21 questions are there. This is important. So today we have seen progressions. Mainly this year we are going to deal with the two types of progressions, arithmetic progression and geometric progression. And among that, today we have seen arithmetic progression AP, the calculation of A, calculation of D, as well as calculating the end term and its applications. How to construct the AP if the terms are only the end terms are given, or A is given, D is given, we can construct the AP, end term is given, we can calculate the number of terms, etc. The applications. Hope this is clear to you, not so difficult. Only you have to learn the two formulae. First one, end term from the beginning, and the second formula, end term from the last. So both the formula, make it clear and solve all the questions related with this exercise 9.2, 9.1, no need of solving. 9.2, the left out questions, do as homework. So next class we will see the remaining related terms of AP. Okay, thank you so much and goodbye.